Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Reverse Call. My name is Matt, and after a very long break, if you would care to look at the timestamps between this episode and the last, I'm just gonna be very relieved to just come back here and enjoy playing this game. So I'm just actually need to refresh my memory and actually see what's going on. So I know I'm saving up for something. I hope if you feel like so, but I'll take this marksman upgrade. All range minions get 5% damage. Not all that particularly all offensive powers. No, okay, all good for me. And looks like we have to summon the red dragon, which is going to be interesting. So, alright, so what do we do with all this gold? How do we turn it into a dragon? It's simple. I will convert all of it into threat for us to spend here. From now on, you will always have the red dragon power available, but it costs us a lot of threat to bring into play. With all that gold, we will start with maximum threat for this chapter. Summon the red dragon. I'm actually curious to see why I actually understand, like why I actually remember some of the voices that I used to do for these kind of people. So I've got an elite military, melee, medium armor, and counter attack. So let's see, melee minions counter attack for 25% when hit. So either you gain additional threat. Well, we've got full threat to begin with, so it's probably not too interesting. So good against this 3 of them. So good against small groups, high initiative. You 15% more damage, but have 10% less health. You know, it can't hurt to try, and hey, I get a free wolf to go with it. And you know what? Let's just summon a red dragon. That just kind of just works out for me, really. So move the wolf here. I don't want the wolf to die too quickly. But it looks like everything else is gonna swarm around pretty easily. So I'm using the red dragon now, which is, look at this big evil monster. So power strike. Oh, would you look at that? All right, and then it's the ogre, and you know I probably don't need a power strike for this one. Yay! All right, now who's next? The red dragon, or is this the wolf? I don't actually know who I'm selected on right now. Oh, it's the red dragon. All right. So it seems like the red dragon is flying, and because of that, and because it's flying, it basically is like, you know, if it's against a what do I want to say? If it's flying and is in range of a melee guy, then of course it needs to attack whatever it is. It seems to actually gets a lot of moves per turn, which is actually quite nice. I'll meet that. So, fuel the power of red dragon, burn them all. The red dragon returns half of all damage taken when attacked by melee enemies too. Alright, ooh, I put a text message and yeah, that's actually because now something died. I think my wolf is still behind there, but I'm not actually sure, which is kind of embarrassing. So what can I do? Oh, I can actually attack from range. It's quite nice actually, so why don't we do that? Burn damage, oh. Lord Dragon's Tail recover 126 HP with down Curse Axe of Lightning, 3% dodge chance. It's probably not all that useful, but I mean, we'll get the ogre to actually knock this guy around a bit, and then we'll move the dragon in between, and then dragon focus on the meat maker. Actually, the dragon should be focusing on Lord Dragon's Scale because otherwise the dragon actually returns melee damage. So not a big deal. I mean, it's not like we're actually struggling in this game. It's kind of all just fairly straightforward, fairly easy. So, I mean, it's not like I have to worry about it too much. So we'll kill this meat maker, but unfortunately it will miss. And I actually quite like that the dragon gets an additional turn. So, why is there a trap here? I don't need this trap. Oh well. Moving on. Oh, something happened, but I was not paying attention. Well, at least our meat maker is done, and haha, that was pretty awesome! Nicely done. Now that we have the dragon on our side, the White Queen had better watch out. That's a grammatical error that should be had. Is it? The Red Queen has better watch out. Had better watch out. I think it's because I'm mostly seeing like in yeah, I've only seen had in the context of it, so okay, so Zombie 1 improves zombies. Or late traps. Drop a cheap trap that triggers as an arrow trap, poison trap, or stun trap at its next activation. I feel like the traps would be more useful. The zombies improve your zombies. This is what happens when I go away from the game for a while. I don't actually remember what's going on, but in terms of crowd control, the traps do definitely seem a little more important. So, one minions, maximum damage of all heroes. The problem is, I don't know if that's actually including my heroes or my opponent's heroes, but I suppose it doesn't really matter all that much, so we may as well just, Alright, so the Revenant minion group can be quite powerful, but can only be used once per chapter. Alright, so spiders, defeat the Spider Queen, the Quiet Moment, or defeat the rival Goblin Clan. Let's kill the Spider Queen. Well then, here we are, deep below the earth in the Dark Cavern. At last, it took us forever to get here too. What are we doing down here anyway? In the heart of this cave lies the lair of the Spider Queen, a powerful giant spider. Oh, nice, a giant spider. Why didn't you tell me earlier? Can I just say hello to her and then run like hell? No, if we're going to defeat the Red Queen, we must recruit the strongest allies we can get. Listen, if we can capture the Spider Queen, we can turn her spider spawn against the heroes. You do know I have a huge fear of creepy crawling insects, right? Spiders aren't technically insects, so you should be fine. Stop whining now, come on. What am I doing with my life? Now, the problem is I've already got like a whole bunch of, choices, so it's, yeah, probably not the best. So, Hunter Spider, Melee, Light Armor, Webs, Target, Poison. So I feel like the Ogre is not going to be all that useful. Let's see. Dark Elves, 2 Dark Elf Warriors, and, It's light armor, so let's see, good versus poison, last groups. There's only 3 of them, and I feel like maybe I'm worrying too much. So, but we'll definitely go with these guys. These hunter spiders have a venomous bite and they can entangle your minions in the web. Web creatures activate lasting around and cannot deal critical strikes while they are webbed. Web creatures will automatically break free at the end of their activations. Okay, that's pretty standard. So I mean, as long as we actually like get a chance to, you know, just whack first, really. But yeah, I mean, otherwise we could just fire an arrow at everyone and just sort of keep really just rocking the boat. So, alright. Poison trap triggers arrow, poison was stunned. So we've actually got quite a lot of that. But I think what we'll do is that we'll save up to get the let's get Great Axe of the Creator. Well, that's sure gonna be useful. So I think we'll save up the threat for the dragon because I feel like the dragon is probably quite important. Or, you know, it's kind of just like extremely powerful, so I mean it's kind of understandable that we just really want to no, I should actually double check something on those arrows, but for now I will just use a power strike. Hopefully I missed, that's a pain. Now this warrior should probably heal at some point. The current minions, I mean, I do want to save up the threat, but I don't think I'll be able to get 25 threat that easily, so could be a problem. Nevertheless, okay. Fires an arrow and with each arrow dealing 40% of your normal damage, so the total damage will be 120, so I still get more damage output per turn, which is, I mean, it's probably, I mean, not the best in the sense that, that basically, Skeleton Warrior, sacrifice to gain 1 threat, minions gains HP equal to its HP, enemies take damage equal to 33% of its HP. Yeah, why not? I mean, may as well heal like all my other guys, and then I think that should be doable really. So alright, this can focus that guy, and the wolf's still going strong. Good boy, buddy. Alright, so what I would like to do is kill this, and then we should, I'm not sure why they have a health potion, but I should not have done that. Whoops, I wanted to click on the power strike, and no, he's gonna miss. Well, that's gonna be annoying, but nevertheless we can still kill these annoying spiders. And we're gonna save up threat for the dragon. There are 2 types of spiders in this cave. These are the second variety, poison spiders. Poison spiders can web the targets, but they add 50% of damage to the target as poison damage. That looks very annoying. Very, very annoying. So, can I do a power strike and then the arrows? Not bad, okay, but looks like my guys are not gonna survive for long, but for now we will definitely keep whacking away at the so more multi-shots. I feel like maybe I should just try and focus fire one, but because they sure seem to do an awful lot of damage, which is certainly a bit worrying. but I actually wonder if the HP actually remains like after they kill my guys, but not gonna lie, they're actually quite Alright, so Hunter Spider and a Poison Spider, so it's range and poison, so I kinda want Orc Raiders, one additional threat when they finish off an enemy, so slow, brittle. I want something that's good against poison. Immune to poison. Okay, that kind of makes our decision for us really. So, alright, so I've got this Wraith. And I want to move forward a bit more so you can get the other guys, and in this way we'll just sort of inch a bit closer, but we still need to be able to hit the spider, so works for me. Oh, he's guarding and I'm immune to poison. You know, I'm pretty terrible at doing evil laughs, but I mean, hey, you know, if I can have some fun while playing this game, I'm not gonna complain really. So looks like the poison spiders actually still do some amount of damage, which is I suppose a bit worrying, but nevertheless, it's not like it's completely impossible to deal with. So this guy hopefully doesn't die this time round. Very nice. Alright, and then there we go. Well, that is one huge spider. What did you expect from a creature named the Spider Queen? The Spider Queen lays spider eggs. If left alone, the egg will hatch into a spider. Well, we'll have to find a way to take out the eggs before they hatch while still doing damage to the Spider Queen. Okay, this is gonna be annoying. Okay, so the Wraith. Now, I can move here, do Power Strike. Let's take out the Poison Spider, and oh, that is a lot of eggs. They've got 124 health, so I feel like maybe if I had the Dark Elves, or just some kind of ranged, this is gonna be a problem. Alright, so what can I do here? I will... Let's drop a trap. I don't think we'll get the dragon at this point, so we may as well just Power Strike and then destroy... Oh, he's gonna miss. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Well, now I want something that's good against... I want a good mix of good against low damage large groups. A Death Knight and a Warlock, and then a group versus poison low health that regenerate health over time. I need to reroll because I've got too many threatening. Violet Squad or an Ogre or Brainhead's Clan, good against armor or high damage, and it's gonna be that's good against poison. This is gonna be... I have a feeling I'm gonna be struggling a little. Alright, one units with higher initiative. Let's go with Violet, and then we'll get the archers to sort of just pick... Oh, actually, yes, there's that, so we can shoot everyone. She's gonna miss. Are you serious? I mean, I like the fact that I don't have to... This is gonna be a problem. Yep. Oh boy. Let's see. Look, removes all negative effects when he heals them for a small amount of HP. I don't... And you know what's the worst thing? That was my last minion group. I should have rerolled it a few more times, so... I'm thoroughly annoyed at myself. It appears I have been critically injured. My apologies, Revenant King. Learn to prioritize your targets might be... Yeah, okay. Let's retry the chapter. Deep below, elastic took forever, in the heart. Yeah, okay, let's just do this again. Now, so I would... So these are hunter spiders. Webs, targets, and poisons. I want to get... Unable to use dodge or abilities, or... Group versus small groups 1 to 3. Summon Grapier and Acolytes, and Threatening. I have a feeling I'm going to be struggling for a while. Alright. Let's see. Alright, and I feel like maybe I should actually use my threat for once, so... Let's have the wolf go... I mean, the wolf is going first, so we may as well just... Power Strike and hopefully get some... Alright, what's this? Your next strike is a guaranteed critical hit. Increases your armor and maximum damage to shipset activation to later this turn. Okay, so... I could do that. I'm gonna... this generates threat, doesn't it? Alright, and then we'll do a critical hit. Alright, not bad. And then now we've got the wizard. So cast a magic shield that absorbs and explodes and teleport to a random position. Shoots a magic bolt at each enemy. Okay, each bolt dealing 40% of the total damage. Okay, I can do that. The damage is not that great, but could be worse, really. Oh, so the numbers is like how many times I can actually do. How many times I can actually use it. So we use a power strike and miss, which is quite infuriating. I'll admit. And yeah, I feel like at this stage I should just really try and focus down certain monsters instead of others. So I think what I want to do is focus down this hunter spider, and then this will actually do more damage. Yeah, all right, that works. Okay, so I would like to move up, but I don't think I'll have the opportunity to. So, but thankfully, we've got a lot of HP, which means we should be able to stick out for the next couple of waves for a bit. So, please don't miss. Oh my god, why? Alright. Easy now. Easy now. Although the poison damage is really mounting up, so we're just gonna try and just focus them down one at a time. I think that is definitely the better option. I think what I need to do is also remove all negative effects from everyone, so I'll do that right now. And then we'll focus them down, and then we'll maybe not use the power strike. I do appreciate the fact that I can actually, you know, just... There we go. There are two types of spiders in this game. These are the second variety of poison spiders. Poison spiders can't web the targets, but they add 50% of the damage to the target as poison damage, which is annoying. But for now, I think while we're at range, we can definitely just try to smack them down, really. So that one missed, which is actually quite amusing. Okay, so I always forget you can't actually guard after you move, but at least you can counter, so it's not that much of a problem. But well, that was certainly a bit quicker than I was expecting, but at least we should be able to take out one before we... Oh, you got a gun? Okay, that's gonna be a problem. So, oh, that is a critical attack. That is not very nice. Now that guy is guarding. Next to ends activation. Well, we'll smack the other poison spider. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, so do I want to raise because they're immune to poison, or do I want something with a bit more threatening? Trolls are good. Let's try the trolls. They're quite powerful, I'll say. So, and because they regenerate health over time, they shouldn't be too difficult. Okay, that works for me. So we'll get a bit closer there, and then because they regenerate health over time, it should be a little better for some of us, hopefully. But if not, I can always heal them, I guess. So we'll smack that. Oh, are you serious? Okay, well, we'll at least focus this one down so that we don't have to worry about poison anymore. And then we will definitely focus this last one down. And alright, smack. Oh, this is gonna take a while, isn't it? Come on, smack. Power strike. Finish him. Alright. There is one huge spider, yes. What did you expect? It's called the Spider Queens. We'll have to find a way to take out the exit before the... Okay, so I guess the question is, how do I actually do that? Because I don't think I actually have an option to... I mean, I could fire a missile, but they have too much HP. So it's... I'm gonna summon the Skeleton Warrior, hopefully just have a bit more armor, a bit more threat. And then we'll see. So removes all negative effects. Let's try this. Okay, so you only removes the poison, but not the web. Okay, so we'll see. Hopefully, I feel like it's probably. I mean, I can't get any closer, which is really bothering me right now. So I think we'll just try and aim directly for the. But this is definitely not gonna be. This is not going to be pleasant. So, we'll move the troll over here. Well, at least Power Strike can actually try to smash an egg. He missed! Why would you miss? You disappoint me. Well, we'll smack the Spider's Queen because it's guaranteed damage. Oh boy. Okay, so what I would like is... now this guy is poisoned. And this is Spider Queen. Okay, this is the guy up the top here. Okay, so I feel like I should probably just whack this poison spider. Alright, and then now what I'm gonna do is heal all, get rid of the poison. But this guy can focus the Spider Queen, so I'll let him do that. Though they do an awful lot of damage, which is going to be a problem. We'll heal again. Because they have to try and stick it out a bit longer, so this guy... Alright, easy now. You've got one more hit. Let's try and get some damage on that Spider Queen before we lose. Okay, so I've got one more minion. This is my last minion group, which is gonna be a problem. So I want good against poison large groups. Well, let's give this a go. Alright, so here you will be up against the Spider Queen. Actually... Well, at least I can actually move you right in here, so... We'll put down a trap, maybe that will be... You put the trap in the... Oh my god, why? Okay, and then this guy... I wonder if I could just go straight for the Spider Queen. Oh, this is gonna be a problem. Well, let's go back to the chapter list. We'll do something else. Oh boy, okay. Defeat the rival goblin clan. I would like to ask you for a small favor, Ratman King. Sure, what do you need, Mr. Shaman? Remember the other goblin clan that captured me? The one you rescued me from? Of course, although I have to admit I have trouble telling you goblins apart from one another. Ahaha. I would ignore that horribly offensive statement. Anyway, I found the location of the clan's encampment and I need your help to crush them. Sounds fun, let's do it. I feel like maybe I've screwed myself in my options in the... Good against armor, high initiative, so what do I want? Good against low initiative? No. Good against low damage large groups. I don't know what to pick. Good against small groups, high initiative. Well, it's a single ogre. What harm can it do? We'll get that wolf to deal with the hunter. But I feel like maybe I should get more I feel like maybe I should get some more. Please stop missing, especially Alright, so wolf smack the goblin hunter. The ogre can smack the goblin warrior. And okay, so our ogre will be boosted now, so that means we can smack the goblin warrior. So far so good. Alright, moving on. Let's finish up the goblin warrior. And then we'll move a bit closer to finish up that last goblin warrior. You healed? Oh, you big jerk. Alright. Well, looky Lou, I can heal too. Now you're guarding, so I'll smack the other one. And then... Oh, you gonna move, huh? Alright. Uh-oh. Looks like these heroes are here to fight the goblins too. No matter. He will slaughter them all. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Gotta lay trap, how nice. Actually, this is gonna be a problem. Well, I think what we can do is at least get into melee range, and we'll give a good smackdown onto Riverblade, although I'm a bit annoyed that the Power Strike actually misses. And then, although I don't appreciate this homunculus being kind of a dick, so... Let's see, can I... Is it worth recovering a bit more HP? Probably not. But nevertheless, at least he's stunned. That means I can land another hit on them. Let's save the threat for the next group, and then we'll see what's happening. So good versus poison, low health. No, this is against. Piercing, accurate attacks, and high initiative. Good against sorry, good against range magic, good versus groups. High initiative, good critical, good versus large. That explains a lot. Okay. Greybeard generates one and can gain powerful spells. Let's try Greybeard. Can't be that bad. We've got a few. This is amusing. Okay, well, Acolyte heals all allies and dispels all negative effects. Well, we can definitely do that. And then we will at least notify that shield. Oh, we gained a threat. Yay. Alright. Summons a weak homunculus. We can definitely do that. Cast a magic shield that absorbs an exploding teleport to a random addition. That's actually in my turn, which is quite nice, actually. So, here the Acolyte... Sorry, the homunculus. I wonder why they make the homunculus look like that. It's actually quite neat. So moving on, we'll hit again. And then here we'll separate everyone, and then we'll heal everyone. And then we'll do a power strike, hopefully knock him down before we lose anyone else. Alright. Power strike, please kill him. Oh, almost there. And the homunculus gets the last blow. A goblin war party, and why does that goblin look so much bigger than normal? That's the goblin champion, a really strong goblin warrior. The goblin champion has a cleaving attack that spreads a portion of his melee damage to all other targets. That is, yeah. Well, I mean, that's kind of to be expected, really, because it's... I mean, it's a champion, what do you expect? So, Acolyte. So we can get Skeleton Warrior and just get a bit more tanking melee damage, so to speak. But I do appreciate that Greybeard can actually gauge threat, because the threat is nice. You dodged? You... Well, let's not get too angry right now, but we'll definitely take out the Goblin Warrior while we can. This is going to be a power strike that will kill the Goblin Warrior. Excellent. Now, champion, come to the skeleton dude. Now, this is the Acolyte, so I will move and heal. Well, this is a lot of HP, so let's try and just take him down a bit more. So, I feel like the Skeleton Warrior should actually just stay there. And not actually, because unless he actually moves, I'm not going to actually be able to... Well, we'll find out. Alright, and the Acolyte, I'm going to get him to move back, and we'll keep picking him from range. The Power Strike, and smack the Goblin Champion. Alright, so far so good. Okay, so Skeleton Warrior, he's gonna stay right where he is. So we'll make him guard, and then we'll keep attacking him from range, maybe? I'm actually sure if that's the right way to deal with him. Alright. Alright, you gonna move, buddy? It's a stun trap, yay! That means I can smack him around a bit more. Okay, so that's not gonna work, but he does do a... retaliate, it looks like, so we will still definitely... We'll put a shield and then teleport away, and then, that's actually pretty useful. Maybe I should use the heroes a bit more often, so they are definitely, handy. So, but for now, I'll definitely try and keep getting a lot of threat. And, well, we'll just see what keeps going. And though this Goblin Champion seems to be awfully slow, so... Not that I'm complaining, I mean, it's definitely quite nice to be able to not have to worry so much. Okay, there he is, the rival Goblin Shaman. Once we defeat him, we will break the clan's morale and shatter them once and for all. Alright, so let's looky here. So we've got Greybeard, we've got a Homunculus. We've got a shield already, so we may as well just take... I think we'll get Greybeard to focus on the Goblin Hunter because it's probably the easiest to really, like, you know, just mess things around, so to speak. So, okay, that was probably not the wisest decision. But for now, we can at least heal everyone. We can do Power Strike, take out the Goblin Hunter. Oh, yep, well, okay. Oh dear. Alright, we've got the Goblin Shaman, who's actually come out to help us. How nice of him. We'll summon the Skeleton Warrior, and then we will... Kinda want to use the Magic Missile. But I think especially we just try to focus someone down ASAP, so... We will... Hope they don't spring the trap, but... Oh, they missed the trap. Haha. Alright, we'll move the Shaman a bit closer and take out that Hunter. Oh, he dodged. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Maybe let's... I kind of want to wait for the dragon, but it's gonna take too much threat, so I'm gonna summon another Skeleton Warrior, and then I'm gonna take out the Goblin Hunter. He's gonna dodge again? Oh my goodness. That is certainly several degrees of frustration, but hey, at least the trap went off, so I could... I mean, not like it's a bad thing, but I would like this Hunter to die now, please. Oh my god. Skeleton Warrior, let's... Please stop dodging. It's really starting to annoy me. Alright. Homunculus, thank you. Take out... Oh, okay, so you can only smack this guy now because he's in melee range, which... Thank goodness because of the critical shot we were able to take him out. And this guy finally dies. Thank you so much. You have been really, really frustrating. Okay, now Greybeard will take the magic shield. We'll take out this goblin. Please stop dodging. Oh my god. Why? Please stop doing that. Homunculus. Power Strike. I actually quite like the Homunculus. It's actually like, it's not limited. I can keep something as long as it's cooldown as well. So just thinking about Greybeard now, you know, he's actually quite handy. So I will want to heal him. And we'll take out that Goblin Warrior. And alright, well, looks like you probably won't be lasting for long, but we can at least have a shield up. So that would definitely give us a bit of an edge. Let's see. Okay, gonna kill the... Alright, let's put a Skeleton Warrior in front of you. And let's recover some HP while we're at it as well. And we'll move up and give him a good old 1-2. Very nice. I feel like I'm maybe not paying attention to some of the way some of the mechanics work, but I suppose it doesn't really matter too much. I mean, it's very easy to pass the game. It's like, oh, well, you know, it's pretty easy. And we did it. The rival shaman is dead, and his clan is scattered to the winds. I'll round up some of the fleeing goblins to join us so you can deploy them in the future. Thank you, Red Venom King. I have avenged my humiliation. Alright, so, new power dodge up. Give an additional 5% chance to dodge to the current minion. Or summon a weak goblin that's roughly half as good as a normal goblin warrior. Improve your zombies. Zombies gain additional damage and poison at enemies that they attack. Alright, so I think Necromancy? Nah, we're done. Alright, well, let's see what we've got. We can still defeat the Spider Queen, which is actually quite nice, so maybe we'll try that next time with Greybeard, but for now, I must wrap this video out as it's been over 30 minutes. So with that, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the content, there is a like and subscribe button for your clicking pleasure, and I will see you on the next video.